Is it time to buy or sell Aquestive Therapeutics stock? In this video, we will explore the details of Aquestive Therapeutics. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, and now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI to receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 4th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Aquestive Therapeutics as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this period. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but currently reflects a loss of 0% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could move either way. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even more robust rate of increase. For any potential pullback, there will now be support at the level of $4.77, a point that may present a second chance to capitalize on a rally. According to fan theory, $5.74 will be the next possible peak level and is likely to serve as a resistance that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 18.25% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 11.10% to 11.56%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 22.63%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 73.06% to negative 22.63% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest a future price between $1.36 and $3.91. Our latest daily update for Aquestive Therapeutics highlights a volatile journey for the company's stock price on Thursday, fluctuating between $4.24 and $5.10. The stock price of Aquestive Therapeutics Inc. saw an increase of 28.1% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, climbing from $3.95 to $5.06. This marks 3 consecutive days of gains. It will be intriguing to observe if the upward trend continues or if there will be a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 20.28%, with a low of $4.24 and a high of $5.10. It has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by 30.41% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a favorable technical signal, with a total of 12 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 14 million shares changed hands for approximately $68.49 million. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached its highest price of $5.80 and its lowest price of $2.12. Currently, the price is 12.76% or 74 cents below the 52-week high and 75.55% or $15.64 below the all-time high recorded on September 13, 2018, when the price peaked at $20.70. Aquestive Therapeutics is currently undergoing significant changes. During the months of July and August in the year 2025, the company reported a second quarter loss of 14 cents per share and fell short of revenue expectations. In a move to strengthen its leadership, Sherry Korczynski was promoted to Chief Commercial Officer. The company is also actively promoting its epinephrine sublingual film, Anaflim, which includes a meeting with Health Canada, a briefing book for the European Medicines Agency, and plans to submit a marketing authorization application. On the financing side, Aquestive priced an underwritten offering of 21,250,000 shares at $4 each, aiming to raise approximately $85 million. Additionally, they secured a conditional strategic funding agreement worth $75 million with RTW, contingent upon receiving FDA approval for Anaflim. The management team has also presented their plans to investors at various industry forums. In the short term, the share offering and ongoing losses are likely to create dilution and put downward pressure on the stock, particularly as revenue continues to lag and FDA risks persist. However, looking at the medium to long term, the new capital, the addition of commercial leadership, and the backing from RTW significantly reduce the risks associated with a potential launch of Anaflim and its international rollout. If the FDA and EMA approvals are successful, this could lead to substantial revenue growth and a positive revaluation of the stock. Conversely, if the approvals do not come through, the potential downside could be exacerbated. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 7th of March 2025, it was reported that Lake Street assigned AQST a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 7th of March 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners also assigned AQST a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 17th of December 2024, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned AQST an overweight rating with an initiate action. On Monday, the 2nd of December 2024, it was reported that Lake Street assigned AQST a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 30th of September 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned AQST a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to the stock of Aquestive Therapeutics. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as a strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating as well. The following signals have been identified for Aquestive Therapeutics. The stock of Aquestive Therapeutics Inc. shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. In case of downward corrections, support will be found at levels around $4.03 and $4.01. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, August 29, 2025, and so far, the stock has increased by 34.22%. Further upward movement is expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 4 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 2 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals short moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 66 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 58 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Aquestive Therapeutics. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $4.11 and $4.01. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Aquestive Therapeutics Inc. finds support just below today's level at $4.11. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $4.01 and $3.85. This stock has average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 86 cents between its high and low, which is a 20.28% movement. For the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 7.72%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Aquestive Therapeutics, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative P/E ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies may go through tough times, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, consistently negative P/E ratios can suggest a lack of profitability and may raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 3rd of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates indicate a loss of 17 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Aquestive Therapeutics. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Aquestive Therapeutics encounters its first support level at $4.11. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Aquestive Therapeutics from multiple analyst sources is sell. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 14th of August 2025, Kordzinski Sherry conducted an insider buy of 25,000 shares of common stock. On the 9th of August 2025, Kraus Carl N. conducted an insider sell of 10,819 shares of common stock. On the 11th of June 2025, Brown Gregory B. conducted an insider buy of 42,000 shares of stock options, which include the right to purchase. On the 11th of June 2025, Crop Julie conducted an insider buy of 42,000 shares of stock options, which include the right to purchase. On the 11th of June 2025, Morris Timothy E. conducted an insider buy of 42,000 shares of stock options, which include the right to purchase. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 70.467. Overall, insiders purchased 4,565,500 shares and sold 639,396 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $4.88, reflecting a decline of 3.54%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there's a buy signal identified from a pivot bottom that occurred 3 days ago. Is Aquestive Therapeutics stock a good buy? Aquestive Therapeutics Inc. presents several positive indicators. However, we still do not find these sufficient to recommend a purchase at this time. Currently, it is best viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors should either maintain their position or accumulate more shares while awaiting further developments. Our analysis has recently been revised from a sell recommendation to a hold. After examining the volatility and market movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 5th of September, we anticipate that Aquestive Therapeutics will open lower by 260 cents, beginning trade at $4.80. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is crucial to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us here at StockInvest.